Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're digging into something quite specific, a pattern we've seen in online searches.
That's right. It involves two names primarily, Cody Balmer and Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro.
And there's a third, pretty concerning element consistently popping up alongside them: fire.
Yes, fire. Our task really is to try and understand what these online search patterns might be indicating. What's the story people seem to be looking for?
Okay, so let's start with the basics. We see Cody Balmer and Josh Shapiro appearing together frequently in searches.
Yeah, quite a lot. Variations too, like Governor Shapiro, Pasha Governor, things like that. It definitely signals a linked
People
interest.
aren't just searching one or the other, but both together.
Exactly. There seems to be a perceived connection in the public mind, at least based on search behavior.
And then there's that fire angle. Looking specifically at Cody Balmer searches, it gets, well, more pointed.
It does. The term Cody Balmer arson shows up. That's pretty direct.
Very direct. And even more detail, like Cody Balmer, 38, of Harrisburg.
Mm-hmm. Including the age and city, Harrisburg. That suggests people aren't just vaguely curious about the name.
Right, they seem to be looking for information about this specific Cody Balmer, potentially in relation to arson.
It implies a search for news reports or official records, maybe, something concrete linking him to that act.
Then, running parallel to that, there are searches focused squarely on the governor and fire.
Yes, things like Paul Governor's Mansion fire or Pennsylvania Governor Residence fire.
So clearly there's awareness or at least curiosity about some kind of fire incident at the governor's residence itself.
Definitely. And this is where it gets really interesting when these two streams, Balmer arson and Shapiro residence fire, seem to merge in the searches.
I mean, the searches that combine everything.
Precisely. We see searches like Cody Balmer, Josh Shapiro, the two names directly linked.
And also Governor Josh Shapiro fire.
Exactly. So people are explicitly typing in terms that connect the governor, a fire, and sometimes implicitly or explicitly, Cody Balmer.
It really points towards an attempt to weave these elements together.
It strongly suggests people are exploring a potential link. Whether based on rumor, news snippets, or something else, they're actively looking for a connection.
Of course, we also see the more, let's say, neutral searches mixed in.
Sure, Pennsylvania governor, governor of Pennsylvania, standard informational queries.
People just wanting to know who the governor is, basic facts.
Right. But those exist alongside this much more specific and, frankly, dramatic line of inquiry involving Balmer and the fire.
So if we try to synthesize all this, what picture emerges from these search patterns?
Well, the data strongly suggests a significant public interest in a potential connection between this individual, Cody Balmer, the crime of arson, and some sort of fire incident related to Governor Josh Shapiro's residence.
The sheer repetition of these terms together points to more than just coincidence.
I would say so. It indicates a public narrative, or at least the search for one, linking these specific elements, a person, a place, an event, and a potential crime.
So the key takeaway here, based purely on what people are searching for online, is this apparent public focus linking Cody Balmer, possibly via arson, to an incident at Governor Shapiro's residence.
That seems to be the core thread running through this particular set of data, yes.
It definitely leaves you wondering, doesn't it?
It does. And that leads us to the question we want to leave our listeners with today.
Right. What other information, maybe official statements, maybe news reports that came out later, could actually clarify what this connection is or was?
Exactly. What details might confirm, deny, or, explain the link that so many people seem to be searching for between this individual and this high-profile incident? What's the rest of the story?